there's two things that can cause a slice, Holly. Number one is that how the club works around you. And number two is that, at the bottom, I think a lot of people, they panic and they just try to square that club face up and they don't know when and how to do it. So we're gonna work on both of those right now. First things first, Holly. What I normally see out of somebody that is a slicer, first thing right out of the gate is when they go ahead and take the club away, they don't really work the club around them, they pick the club up in the air. They think they're making a turn, because as you can see, Holly's shoulder has moved here. So because her shoulder's moved, she probably feels like that she's got behind the golf ball in this position because she's moved her weight over and she's lifted her arms, but she didn't. That's exactly right.
There's so much more.
Yep, so what I want her to do is I want to feel the club work more around her. So I'm gonna allow her to pick the club straight up in the air, and I want you to feel it more like a baseball bat. I want you to feel like it stays below your right shoulder here. Take some practice swings and feel that club working more around you. Go ahead and do that for me. Good, take a full swing, go ahead and swing it. Around and around through. Good, good, good. One more time. So what you'll see what Holly's doing right now is it allows her to get the club behind her a little more, and her path, even though the club's up in the air, is coming from the inside. Which is what we want to eventually get to.
When you're doing it this way, I'll interrupt you for a second, you're not using your core at all. You're
Nope.
losing so much distance when you're doing it like this.
100%.
You're not tapping into everything that you've got.
That's exactly right, exactly right. And if you're strong and you do get a little speed at the bottom, it's gonna be spinning, and it's gonna be flipping and that kind of thing. So that's the first thing I want Holly to do. So feel the club work a little more around you. Go ahead and hit one for me.
Okay, then.
So it's the same move, but all you do is you just allow the club to feel like it's a little more level. Second thing I want is slicers really struggle to square the golf club up, right at the bottom. They're at the bottom and they're like, oh no, it's wide open. You could tell, like you were saying earlier, they're smarter than they think.
Everybody's smarter than we think we are.
Yeah.
Your mind knows, and then your hands try to do the rest, and it spells disaster.
That's exactly right. So go ahead and set up to this.
Okay.
So what I want Holly to do now is take to the top, and as she starts down, as she's bringing the golf club down to the golf ball, go ahead and start down. I don't want her to try to square the club up right here at the ball. I want her to start to think about it right here. Let that club start to close and square up, 2 or 3 feet behind the golf ball. Because now our hands don't have to be as fast. We can go ahead and just allow our body to rotate and close up. So do that once for me. Now again, a lot of you may actually hook this one first because it's a timing thing for you here.
Yeah,
but you're gonna feel it square a little earlier, yep.
Nothing is ever fixed overnight. What do they say, 10,000 swings, that's when it's fixed?
That's a lot of swings.
I'll get them in this afternoon.
So again, she started squaring it up a little bit earlier, which is really important. Last thing we're gonna work on really quick here is we are going to have Holly work her lower body the way that we need it to do it to not be a slicer. Now again, this is all about path, okay? This is all about getting the club coming a little more from the inside. So go ahead and set up, Holly. Believe it or not, when Holly takes the club back, stop at the top, we need her to move her hips about 4 to 6 inches forward in her downswing. So let's go ahead and start down and move your hips towards me even a little bit more. Good, good. What that'll do is that'll allow her a little bit of room here to be able to swing the golf club from the inside. As you can see, everything that we've done so far has all been about getting that golf club from the inside a little bit more. So even if I put this stick right here, go ahead and take it to the top, the downswing, I want her to actually hit this stick with her hips. There you go, and it allows her arms to drop and have some room, which is really important.
I'm definitely not doing that.
You don't do that, right?
Yep, I do not. That's the one that I feel.
A lot of people spin and they throw it out there like that, so feel that a little bit.
One of these 3 drills is going to work for everybody who slices.
No doubt about it. So feel the hips move a little forward in your downswing. Good, that was your best one.
There we go.